In this video, I tried Alex Becker's monk focused diet, and I'll tell you how it went. I use it to get a lot more focus, a lot more energy, but I also found it can go terribly wrong if you don't do the things I'm about to share with you at the beginning. These are things to prepare, get yourself right, because if you mess them up, you can suffer from illness and you can actually be way more tired. I'm going to share with you how you can apply the monk focused diet, how you can optimize it, and how you can give more energy, thus more productivity, so you can look, feel, perform at your best, growing your business faster without the burnout. My name is Mark Dhamma. I'm a high performance coach for entrepreneurs. I've been helping entrepreneurs look, feel, and perform at their best since 2008, helping them increase energy, focus, and the results. I've got notable clients like Tai Lopez, Sam Ovens, and many more very successful entrepreneurs you've probably never heard of. So if you're an entrepreneur, subscribe to my channel, and if you're not, don't subscribe. All right, let's get into this. So who is Alex Becker and what is this monk-focused diet anyway? Alex Becker is a serial tech entrepreneur. He also has a really thriving YouTube channel. He recently sold his latest business, High Rose, for $110 million, reportedly. And the diet that he was actually talking about 3 years ago, before he sold this company, is a 1 meal a day OMAD diet. Alex isn't the first person, the first entrepreneur to be doing this OMAD diet. Now, the first entrepreneur I heard of doing this is actually Jack Dorsey, ex-Twitter CEO, and now the CEO of Square. He's been doing this for years and years. But if you notice, Alex and Jack Dorsey are also very skinny people. Okay, so I didn't want to get skinny while I was doing this 1 meal a day diet. So I'm going to show you right now how you can do the 1 meal a day diet. Also, it's not your fault if you've got a shit diet right now. Pretty much everybody has a shit diet right now because we've got shit foods marketed to us 24/7. So it's not your fault if you have a bad diet. I'm going to show you how to sort it out right now. So let's go. 1 meal a day. Okay, here's the big problem with 1 meal a day. It is really easy to not get enough calories. Calories are literally a unit of energy. Okay, and these calories are calculated on like how much unit of energy it takes to heat up some water. So if you've got 3,150 calories, energy from it is enough to heat up a certain amount of water. Okay, that's how we actually figure out calories. So it's literally energy units. So the first problem with OMAD is if you're not getting enough energy units, you are going to feel more tired. Okay, maybe not at first. If you're only 10 to 20% down on your calories each day, you actually might feel good. Actually, the studies show that's great for longevity, to live longer. The problem is if you're doing that daily, let's say you're 20% calories down daily, eventually your hormones are going to start to drop. Like testosterone, for example, you may have less energy throughout the day. It's going to affect your energy because you're having less. So it can be difficult to get enough calories on 1 meal a day. Okay, and really difficult if you're trying to put on muscle or maintain muscle. How do you figure out how many calories you need a day? If you've got something like this, an Oura ring, your Oura ring will tell you how much calories you're burning on average each day. From your Oura ring, if you can say, oh, I'm burning 3,000 calories a day, then if you want to lose weight, have about 250 calories less a day. If you want to maintain weight, eat exactly the amount that your Oura ring is telling you you're burning. Or if you want to increase your weight, add about another 250 calories, maybe 500 calories a day to increase weight over time. Now, if you don't have an Oura ring, there's lots of online calculators you can go and figure out how many calories roundabouts you're burning. For me, I'm happy with my weight. I'm like 215 right now. I'm not trying to lose weight, but I've got a little bit of fat for me at the moment. I'm trying to turn that into muscles. For me, it works out about 3,150 calories. And if you need help with this, me and my coaches, we can actually help you come up with your own diet. So if you want a free coaching call, you can do that by clicking the link below, applying for your free coaching call. It's for entrepreneurs only. So if you're not an entrepreneur doing over 250,000 in revenue, don't bother contacting us. All right, so that's the first thing. You got to get your calories down. And 3,150 calories is a lot. It takes me an hour to eat my meal. 1 hour. I got to sit down and it's an hour to do it. But then I don't have to think about eating again for another 23 hours. So all that time You're fasting, you're getting the benefits from intermittent fasting, which is more fat loss, greater levels of energy because your energy isn't going into digesting your food multiple times throughout the day, it's just one time. And also you start to think about it, it's not breaking up your work throughout the day. You can just focus, which is why Alex calls it the monk focus diet. You can just focus all day, eat, 24 hours later, you have plenty of focus and do it again. So that's what you want to do. First of all, make sure your calories are on point. Next up, your macronutrients, proteins, fats, carbs. Now for me, I know that I do better with a higher fat, lower carb, decent amount of protein diet. My body just feels better. I feel like I got more energy and really don't get fat. If you have too many carbs, I just seem to get fat pretty quickly. For most people, 30% protein, 30% fat, 40% carbs is going to be the way to go. I have a low carb diet, but it's not a keto diet. There is still plenty of carbs in it. Because the research shows that if you have a keto diet, your testosterone level is going to drop over time. And I don't want that. And you don't want that either. You want to keep your testosterone nice and high. So you've got drive, you've got motivation, you improve your ability to focus, and you want to work. Okay. Also, you want to have sex, and you also want to put on muscle too. So you definitely want to keep your testosterone levels up, which is why I like to have carbs in the diet. Now, listen, if you eat one meal a day, can be a lot on the digestive system at first until you get used to it. So supplements I recommend, betaine, HCl. You take that before the meal. It's literally stomach acid, and then digestive enzymes on have lots of apple cider vinegar on your food. All of this is going to break down your food a lot faster, so it's just easier to do, and you're not going to feel too stuffed. If you are feeling super stuffed, what you can also do is have a shake. Sometimes if I'm just running late, I will have a huge 3,150 calorie shake, and I'll sip it over the hour or so, maybe an hour and a half, usually about an hour, and that's easier to digest because it's liquid. 30% of my calories are coming from protein. So each 1 gram of protein equals 4 calories. Okay, so I'm having about 217 grams of protein. How much protein should you have? Generally, it's widely accepted that 1 gram per pound is enough to put on muscle. Okay, so I have about 1 gram of protein per pound. What am I eating for protein? Mostly grass-fed beef, wild-caught fish, some grass-fed whey, because sometimes it's just easier to get protein in. Whole foods are the best. I wouldn't recommend having whey every meal or every day. It's just convenience. I sometimes have some whey protein. I'm eating fish, meat, lamb. That's what I'm eating with protein. Fats, about 50% is from fats. A large part of my fat is actually from the meat, because I'm having fatty cuts of meat. So I don't need to put too much extra fat in because I'm having fatty steaks, fatty ground beef. And as long as it's grass-fed, you're getting high quality fat. Also some nuts and seeds, high quality dark chocolate, olive oil, easy to pour on, tablespoons of that. Fat is more calories per gram, so you need less fat in total volume to get more calories. That's fairly easy to get the fats in. And then for the carbs, I'm having white rice, not because I really want to have white rice. I like a little slower burning carbs like sweet potato and yams, but my wife is always making white rice, so I have it because it's there. And let that be a lesson to you. If it's in the house, you're probably going to eat it. And fruits, I like to have fruits for the vitamins, and they also taste good. I like to have the 1 meal a day, ideally after my workout, but sometimes I just do it when I'm hungry, and that's another downside of 1 meal a day. Like right now, it's coming up to 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I haven't had my 1 meal a day. I usually have it about 1, and now I'm just hungry. My brain's not working as good. I'm just getting hungry and hangry right now. So you gotta make sure the timing works good for your 1 meal a day, and you're on time, because if you start getting a little bit over, like me right now, it can have a negative effect. How much vegetables should you have? About 6 to 8 fist-sized portions of vegetables a day, which is a lot. So I'm having all that in 1 meal. And so my plate, it's easy if you've got salad, put 6 to 8 in. But what I like to do is I like to have cucumbers, because the fistful is quite a lot. You can have like two cucumbers of this and I'm done. And sometimes I throw in some carrots, spinach, mixed greens, basically any vegetables I can get a hold of. So this is what I've been doing, the 1 meal a day. I've liked it, and I think you'll like it too. Definitely got more focus. It's really nice to not have to think about food throughout the day. I can just get on with my work and eat one time. And then it's also, I'm enjoying my mealtime more because I've got lots of time when I'm eating. I'll read a good book. I just tend to read a book and eat and take my time and relax, and having a really enjoyable eating times. And I also eat a lot at one time, which is a lot of fun. So this is something that I'm going to continue doing. I'd actually recommend it to you too. I think it's a great way to just lean out, make sure you're giving your digestion system a rest, do the intermittent fasting, optimize your hormones, eat good, all at the same time while not having to break up your day, break up your productivity by having to cook a meal. Now, how do I cook everything? On a Sunday and a Wednesday, I do a big cookout. So I cook all my proteins, cook all my carbs in advance. I've got it all for the week. To be honest, the next baller move is to get a chef to prepare it all for me. But if you're not going to get a chef right now, you can do a big cookout, big barbecue, get all the proteins, do it all in advance. Twice a week is when I do it, and it works just fine. Put it in the fridge, store it, it works just fine. Now listen up, if you're looking at this and you're like, hey, I'd like some help implementing the right diet habits into my routine so I can look, feel, and perform at my best, grow my business faster without burnout, and click the link in my description or in the comments and apply for a free coaching call with me or one of my members from the team. On that call, we'll take you step by step how you can apply this lesson and a lot of the other lessons around your sleep, your productivity, energy, focus into your life the quickest, easiest way. We use a system designed by Stanford University to help entrepreneurs install the right habits that's going to help them grow the business a lot faster. So if you're interested, if you're an entrepreneur earning over $250,000 in revenue a year, click the link, book a call. Would love to speak to you. I'll see you on the next video.